of a gallon of water almost. Here, what I did, because again, I want to keep the dish very light, instead of starting with sage and butter, I started with sage and olive oil. So I kind of fry a little bit the sage in order to make it release the flavor. And then I add the butter, but I use it as a lid of the pot. So the butter was melted just with the steam, okay? So it's not cooked. If you start with butter, instead you have to brown the butter. That gives flavor as well, but it really depends. So now we are trying to make it very delicate, so I decided to start with the oil to extract and then the butter has collected everything. So now basically what I do, then you cool down a little. We just take the sage that we don't need anymore now. We can squeeze out all the flavors there.
Sage.
Yeah, that was fresh sage leaf. And I sage. It was about like 7-8 leaves of sage. And now, so we go back again to the fire. Switch it off. So now we go back to the fire. So this one is about a minute to go. And then I add the butter, so and the butter collect the juices, okay.
So it didn't brown the butter because it would change the flavor.
So now we just wait that there, it starts to make a little bubble, so that the butter is warm again, let's say. And we are going to take some water here from the pot. Very important that we take the water after the pasta is already in, at least since a minute. So the water needs to take all the starch from the flour, from the water, from the pasta. Okay, so there you start to here. This frying, so we just go with half a spoon of this water. This water has starch, so we just mix it, and here is already the cream that we want here. Okay. So if you do with the regular water, it will divide again. But because this water has starch, now it stays like this. Okay, it's creamier. Just because the water has starch. So now this one can go off. Another 30-40 seconds.
So that's not really a rolling boil. It's
No, I put it down because it's very full. It was coming out, so I lower it down. You see, it's boiling again back now. It was simmering now, but otherwise it boils too much.
I see, yeah.
It was boiling.
Yep, now it's
Yeah.
boiling again.
Yeah, but it's too much. It comes out, so I made a simmer.
It's overflow.
Yeah.
Just bubbling.
Okay, but now it's time to take them out. So we don't need a fire. I mean, we can see if we need a little bit more. No, we're gonna take the. So probably because some extra water now is entering, so I'm gonna start again the fire here.
Oh, it went out again.
Okay.
This is not your lab. It does not look the same.
Okay, so now we just take the ravioli. You see the one that I say, no, they weren't close, but the filling didn't came out. It's still there because the pasta got dry and is holding it. Oh. I lost one. Okay. So now here we have, of course, the ravioli, but also some of the liquid, of course, the butter and the water I put. Probably we'll need a little bit more because we have a lot of ravioli here. So we just take another lid of water, and then we go here out of the fire always when we put the cheese. So we need to understand how much water. See, you see there? Still like a little bit too much, so just. And then if you put too much, then you put it back 1 second, so of course it evaporates. Then we take the cheese. Okay. So and now there's still some water, of course, but we need some because we want the cheese to melt in it.
What kind of cheese?
Is that about a
Parmesan.
Is that about half a cup?
It depends how many ravioli and how much water, of course. It's,
Yeah.
So it needs to be the right quantity for the liquid that is in the pot. Okay. If you put too much cheese, it's going to be sticky after, so it's not creamy. If you not put enough, it's still going to be too watery. So you check, yeah. But you have to do it slowly, so because now it's melting basically. So you want the creamer, so I'll put a little bit more. But that's it. And you see the cheese together with that one
Yeah.
becomes like a creamer. This is the sound of the pasta. Okay.
Slap of the pasta.
Okay, so we are gonna plate it and bring it to the table.